I smell a storm coming.
Hello everyone, this is Neronium. Welcome back to Jak 3. Without further ado, we're going to start up a new game. And also, I realized I got a few things that I forgot to mention in the last part. So first off, we're playing the PS2 version because PS4 version is garbage and I don't... PS3s still give me anxiety. Number 2. Jak 3 was released in 2004, not 2005. My mistake. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of all these dates. So, without further ado, new game. Create the save file system. Eventually. It does take a while to create the save data. Jak 3 is a big game for save data. I think it required some of the most on a PS2 memory card. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. I believe. There we go. So, let's start.
I love water. Oh, yes. It's so good. Desert bed.
Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you. I am Damus, king of Spargus.
Spargus? Wait, nobody lives outside Haven's walls. Not a whole city.
Ah, yes. We are the Forgotten Ones. Haven City's refuse, thrown out and left to die. Just as you were. But now that you have been saved, your life belongs to the people of Spargus. And we will use it well, if it's actually worth anything.
Hey, that sounds like a bad deal.
You are in no position to deal. Out here, everything is either useful or dead weight. Prove yourselves worthy, or the desert will be your grave.
You need to work on making a better first impression.
In the unforgiving wasteland, we value strength and survival above all. We will see where you stand soon enough. Complete your training, then enter the arena. Just the bravest crawl out and are allowed to stay in Spargus. It's quite simple, really.
What happens to the ones that don't crawl out?
Then it will be as if we never found you.
I was afraid of that.
Hail, all citizens of Spargus! Welcome to the Arena of Death, where we get to watch other people wet themselves in fear. These halls will once again test two newcomers, each fighting to prove their worth to stay among us. Let's hear it for Jak and his obnoxious talking animal! Pecker, there you are. Where were you? Deimos says I am to be his new counselor. He says my wisdom will serve him well. Oh yeah, and Deimos also says that you two are likely to die in the arena today. And he hopes your death is very,
Will you stop that? Damus can talk for himself.
He is right. You will most likely die. And yes, Pecker is my new advisor.
Unlike you, some people appreciate my talents.
It beats working for a living. I saw a few of the fights earlier. Ooh, not a pretty sight.
Why, you little...
Let the games begin!
And now for a glorified tutorial. And as always, you know, the auto-saving icon. So.
You must collect all the tokens.
Grab the tokens.
You must roll sometimes. Jak, get the down of the roll. You must spin to attack. Giant speed.
Oh, ladder climbing. Amazing.
To make higher jumps, you need to jump in the air.
Boop.
You can get a higher jump by ducking first.
Yeah, it's our glorified tutorial. Oh, I almost rolled off. Why am I getting screen tearing? Am I getting screen tearing from the game, or am I getting screen tearing from the OSSC? Because I'm using the open source scan converter on this.
For long jumps, you must roll into the jump.
2, 3.
You can press and start taking jumps high.
Nothing. 1, 2, 3. And up we go. What's next?
The candidates have won the challenge.
That's right. We bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jack.
Anyone can make a few measly jumps. Now let's see how you rate against the living. Readjust the matter formers. Prepare the arena for full combat.
Prepare the arena for full combat.
I just said that.
I know, I was just adding, you know, how you do the thing with the... Anyway, prepare the warriors.
You mean we have to fight against actual people? With actual weapons? Who actually want to hurt us?
Fine, bring them on.
All right, that's it. I want to be on his shoulder.
Boop. Good old shotgun. Gonna just wait for you. Well, that was beautiful. Give me the dark eco. Give me more dark eco. Well, that's a shame. You know, if they weren't smart enough to jump up this way, maybe they'd still be alive. Oh wow, he fell in the lava. There we go, Dark Jack. I didn't activate Dark Jack, but it is scripted. I'd kill that last one, but I don't want to die at the moment. And whoop, whoop. All right, what do we get now?
Something you're not telling us, animal man?
He has been touched with dark eco, my liege.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet. If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city. But beware, there is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than I. And for your victory, a gun mod is your prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing, as usual.
Interesting, but we got the blaster mod back. Always got to do that. I love doing that. Right. And whoop. Go over this way. Get some ammo for this thing.
Those were some sweet moves in the arena, boy. But a little more choke, and you would have popped, eh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
No, I'm conversing with me sweet departed mom. Of course you borehead. You two are from the Big Smoke, eh?
Who's asking?
The guy who runs this place, that's who. Cleaver's the name. You blokes stick with me, and I'll take care of you. In fact, I've got a job for you right now. Ride me leaper lizard here and catch a few of those little buggers that have been raiding me storerooms. Snag me 6 of them puppies, and I'll let you drive one of me racing vehicles. That is, if Damus ever lets you leave the city.
I think we can handle that.
No! I hate riding animals! They make me chafe.
And remember the flutt-flutt? Well,
We have to find those kangaroos.
it's time for new flutt-flutts.
There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jack. So close. You got it. Ooh, nasty.
So welcome to Spargus. Population, bunch of
another
people that apparently Haven
Did someone miss
City
that
ended
breakfast?
up vanishing. Interesting. Make sure you don't pay attention to what happens next game. So keep that in mind.
There's another one. Ah, you missed him.
Nope, get back here. Get back here. Get back here.
Missed it by this much.
Okay, so we got 2 over that way, and we got 1 over here.
Get him, get him. Hungry, huh?
Flut, flut. Flut, flut. Flut, flut. It's not a flutt-flutt, but it's a flutt-flutt in my heart, and it's basically the same model and animations as the flutt-flutt from Jak 1. I will give Jak 3 this. While it's one of my least favorite of the Jak series, it at least tonally got a good sort of mix between Jak 1 and 2, I find.
You got it. Ooh, nasty.
Just swallows it whole. So let us go towards the last kangaroo, and what the heck is that?
There's the last one. So close. One more. Bon appetit.
And there we go.
Not bad, blokes. Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Deimos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
I like this cleaver. I like the cut of his jib. Now, what's over here?
Check out these funny dudes, huh? Nice threads. I didn't know rubber was back in. What are you working on, monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, coloring book. We've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will destroy you, just as these precursors destroyed themselves.
It doesn't look like any precursor crap we've seen.
These artifacts are an abomination. One fell on the great volcano. We sent an expedition to the mountain, but my monks never returned. Ill tidings sing in the wind. I fear the remaking of the world is at hand.
I think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jack.
You must leave this place. Heroes think they can save the world when they themselves are lost. You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
And minigame. That's fast. Yep, it's like the Daxter minigame. Riveting gameplay. One thing you're gonna notice that there's for this game is that there's not as much platforming as there was inside of Jak 2 and 3. In fact, Daxter technically has more.
You cracked it, Jak.
Don't touch it. Dark Eco.
Yeah, you're impressed now, aren't you? Man, give him his preps.
Those are solid eco crystals. It has been passed down through time that they power the greatest of precursor technologies. Strange. It speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates, like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
Hey, I'm the real hero here. You can call me Orange Lightning. Zing.
You may carry the color of our creator's animal, but we have plans to save ourselves. Stay out of our business. You and Orange Lightning are not welcome here.
Good to know. Good to know. So, I need a leaper lizard somewhere. Whoops. This is gonna hurt. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. She's still shooting at me? I'm so used to Jak 1's control. Yeah, okay, she's done shooting at me. I'm so used to Jak 1's control, where both R1 and L1 were used for rolling. I feel so bad. Okay, so you can notice precursor orbs all over the place. Precursor orbs in this game actually are more plentiful and have a huge importance in this one. So for example, here is what you could trade for skull gems from metalheads in order to do challenges to get yourself more precursor orbs. You would spend precursor orbs inside the extras menu, and you can use it to spend things on like weapon damage or concept art, the whole 9 yards. There are 660 precursor orbs in this game. So that's quite a bit, and something that I do not want to go after. Because really, you don't really need to. The precursor orbs are just there. You don't really need to go out of your way to get all of them. And even then, if you do, you can ignore most of it. Alright, so we need to go towards the fist. Mr. Fista. Get off the leaping lizard. And our loading screens. And hey, Cleaver.
Well, if it isn't the newbies.
Keep yapping, Jelly Boy. We'll see who...
Bite your bum, rat face, or I'll pound ya.
Oh, great stink of the precursors. I got 2 words for you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides.
You like what you see? We use these babies to make runs into the deep desert to retrieve artifacts. Tough wheels for tough work.
You said we could use one.
I did, didn't I? But not one of those. Those are for the big boys. You can use that one.
What a runt!
Seems to fit you.
Get in, Dax. I'll drive.
Care to wager a little something on a race, then? If you win, I'll let you keep that little vehicle for as long as you live. And if I win,
I don't have anything.
I'd say that yappy rodent of yours is a bit bony, but skinned and buttered, he'd make a nice treat. My vehicle against him.
Forget it, buddy. Jack would never...
Done. What? Don't worry. If there's one thing I can do, it's race.
So, let's race in the Tough Puppy. And now for a big majority of this game. Racing in the desert. So let us... Backing up. Backing up. Whee! You know, it's nice of Cleaver to set up all these little tiny tutorials for us on how to do this. Believe it or not, this area right here for the desert, biggest area in the whole game. Okay, what was it? All right, now it's time for us to go and race Cleaver. We now know how to race. Better hope we win, otherwise Daxter's dinner.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Okay, so you can use R2 for turbo boost. We will hold on to turbo boost for time being. Oh man. Ah, there's my third boost. There goes my third boost.
Here we go.
I will give this game this. The racing controls are tight, but not loose. So they're easy to get a hold of. It's more fun once you get more of the vehicles in the game. And now I'm out. And give me Boosty. See ya. And of course you have to come in first because, of course, because Jack, if anything, is a showboat. Believe it or not, I had a hard time with this race the first time I played this game back when I was a kid. Even though it's like the easiest race ever. Then again, when I was a kid, I didn't know how to beat Papu Papu. Oh, Cleaver's catching up. Can't let that happen. Oh god. A little bit too far. Did not mean to click in R3. I'm using a knockoff DualShock controller right now because I can't find my DualShock 2. I have a bunch of DualShock 1s. Nope. I'm outie. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're mean. You're rude. No one likes you, Cleaver. And victory is the Jax. Huh, last lap.
Enjoy it for now, Skimmer. I said you could keep the vehicle for as long as you live. Well, we'll see how long that is, mates.
Hey, you'd be surprised, Cleaver. You'd be very surprised. And yes, there are racing challenges if you go right here. As you can see, you still need skull gems. And let's go back to Spargus. All right, the other thing that happens here. Marauders. They will randomly attack you at different points. They won't go into Spargus, obviously. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to check out the previous Jak and Daxter game in this trilogy, check out the top link for a playthrough of Jak 2. And if you want to see the prequel that took place between Jak 1 and Jak 2, check out the bottom link for a playthrough of Daxter. See you all next time.